as a trader, it's very important you have like 2 to 3 strategy in the market. So because that your one strategy, it might not show up when you come to the chart. So it's very important have like 1 or 2 strategy. It's very important. Let me show you. For instance, I trade support and resistance. I trade supply and demand. At times I trade resistance turn to support. So I have a lot of strategy in the market that I trade. So if I did not see one in the market, then I will see another one. So that is the benefit. Let me show you. For instance, if this is where I met the market, if I met the market at this zone, so if I met the market at this zone, then I will mark out this now my supply zone. I will mark out my supply zone. I will mark out my supply zone. So immediate, as you can see, when price came down, it retraces back to this zone, to this supply zone, and it started selling immediately. So this is where I'm executing my trade, from this supply zone. So immediately I see a reaction at this zone. I'm taking my trade to the downside. So guys, this is my supply and demand strategy. This is my supply strategy, guys. So for instance, resistance turn to support. For instance, if we have low here, this is a low that we have here. So if you look at it, the market broke out. So the market broke out at this point. This is where the market broke out at this zone. So guys, if the market retraces back, so after breaking out like this, the market retraces back before going down. So guys, this is where I'm executing my trade. I'm taking my trade from this zone. So then I'll place my stop loss here. So I can catch a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 risk to reward. So guys, it's very important. It's very important. Have like 2 or 3 strategy. So it's an advantage, because your single strategy might not show up in the market every day. So it's very important. It's for your good, guys. It's for your good to have like 2 to 3 strategy in the market. It's very important, guys. So it's very important. So let me show you guys another example. Look at it. For instance, I can mark this zone as my demand zone. This is my demand zone. So if this is where I'll be waiting to take my trade, I'll be waiting to take my trade at this point. So I'll be waiting to take my trade at this point. Eventually, if the market retraces back to this zone, I'm taking my trade to the upside. So guys, this is how I trade. So I have a lot of strategy in the market. I have a lot of strategy, guys. So it's very important. Have like 2 or 3 strategy at least. When you come to the chart, at least you will notice one pattern in the market that you can take. So it's very important, guys. It's very important. So have a nice day.